Hi.
We are.
Yeah, I am too. So I love the vibrational atmosphere. It's like the evolution of the grid, which I used to refer to as my home base. So it feels like my vibrational home base, and it feels really, really good. I wanted to get some clarity about...
We like calling it an atmosphere because it is fluid and pliable and changing, and you've got control over it, where the grid sounded more rigid, like once you got it done, it was done, and it's really not that way, because it's something that your propensity to improves, but it really is. These are the words that we want to give you. Your climate is current. It's current. It's based upon what you are currently thinking about.
It's current now and current flowing.
It's current. But we meant it's current. It's now. It's present. It's happening now. It's current. It's current. And it doesn't matter how good you felt yesterday, and it doesn't matter how much better you're going to feel tomorrow. Right here, right now, this is your point of attraction over which you have more control than you've been exercising. And once you take hold of that knowing and you start doing something currently to enhance the way you feel, now you're home free, because you already put it in the vortex. And what's in there is flowing your way. You just got to prepare yourself to be the realizer of it, and not just in dream state, in wake state. And then the momentum gets going, and everybody you know cannot deny that you are the creator of that.
I wanted to get some more clarity about, I love also the idea and so much want to experience that unconditional living that you've been speaking about recently. And wondering, just as you mentioned about hearing from Reed, not to read, the reviews but they're audible reviews.
Because what you think of me is none of my business.
Right, but audible reviews come in all the time, not just in print. So my question is like...
How so?
Because, well, for example, there have been changes in my physical apparatus, and so I get like a lot of positive feedback from time to time, and I don't want to be dependent upon that to feel good, but I want to allow it in at the same time.
Well, we think it's a wonderful thing to appreciate. In other words, just appreciate it. But there's a difference between receiving what's flowing to you and going looking for it. And if we've been saying to you for a while, you're looking for love in all the wrong places. Because often you look for love in a place where it isn't, and then you misunderstand and you think you're not loved, when you're just looking for it in a place where it wasn't. You find some person that's on the Henri disc, and you go looking for love, they're not going to give it to you. And then often you misunderstand. You think that where if you're looking for it where it always is, you're always going to find it. That's really the point that we're making.
And I get that, and I know that that's where it comes from, is from within. My question is more as to how to, like, I hear you talk about Source not responding to the behavior, but responding from the vibrational, from that. From
what though? From what? What is Source? This is the most important question of the day. Best ever. What is Source responding from? Where's Source coming from?
The core of Source, the love, the appreciation, the joy, the bliss.
The practiced vibration of alignment and joy and love. So let's carry this train of thought just a little bit. So your inner being, the Source within you, will not join you in any negative commentary about yourself or about any other. Yep. Because Source has practiced this climate, this atmosphere so profoundly that is who Source is. That's what permeates all that is. And then humans, in varying degrees, block it off for one conditional reason or after another. But, what a good discussion of unconditional love we're having here. You've been using the words for a while, but not really understanding what it means. Where am I coming from? Am I coming from have I taken the time to think myself into alignment with Source, who has thought themselves into alignment? Have I taken the time to think myself into that resonance with that? Or am I just sort of lazy and letting the wheel that is the most squeaky get my attention? Good way to look at it, don't you think?
Yes, absolutely.
So someone presents themselves to you in some way. Now, first of all, they didn't get there accidentally. Law of attraction brought them to you because you have an active vibration within you that makes that a logical thing. And you didn't, and let's say it's unpleasant, some piece of it. And you don't think you were asking for it, because you don't ask for unpleasant things as a deliberate practice. But you do now, especially after this discussion, you do now accept that if it's there, there's a component of you that is matching it. In other words, in many ways, you're just standing there with a person who's sort of mirroring you, and you're pushing their button, and then they're pushing yours, and then you're pushing their button, and then they're pushing yours, and you're saying to each other, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. But if you weren't in on it, then it wouldn't be happening. So this thing that's happening is loving information for you that's letting you know the only important and really simple thing to understand. Oh, I've got something active in my vibration that this is representing. And if I want to keep getting that, then I'll keep that alive in my vibration. And if I don't want to keep getting that, then I will deactivate that in my vibration. Well, the thing about law of attraction is can't deactivate anything, because as soon as you try to deactivate it, you've pushed the button and you've activated it again. So the way you deactivate something is by activating something else. And so it's just a matter of understanding and blessing. Oh, thank you, annoying person. And we are not being sarcastic about that. Thank you, annoying person, because you have made me aware of an active vibration within me that's not just turning up with you. It's turning up with a lot of other people. You're just the current evidence of it. And since I'm alert and aware, I'm not mad at myself. I don't need a step 4 out of the 12-step program moment of I don't need to do anything other than acknowledge that it came in response to something that I've got going on, and maybe I could soften that a little bit in some way. Yeah. And as you do, so here's the thing. So then, what are we encouraging you to do? It came, you didn't like it, you were aware of it. So do you think that what we're encouraging you to do is now take that bull by the horns and take that person who annoyed you and sit there and make a goddamn list of positive aspects about that person? Well, there is a little momentum there. Yeah. Or is what we're encouraging you to do is take the information, realize that you're edgier than you mean to be, and get up in the morning and try to hold yourself in a place of feeling good longer, and then just keep watching. In other words, give it another day, give it another week, give it another 2 weeks, give it another 3 weeks. Show yourself your incremental softening of your resistance, and your therefore incremental allowing of the things that you really mean to let in to come in. That was good. That was the best ever.